Hey, our YouTube family, how you doing? Jamie, today, if it's all right with you, why don't we talk about, it's not, it is,
It doesn't rain on us.
the stages of new construction. We're here on a new home site out in Yukon, Oklahoma, and if it's all right with you, why don't we talk about the stages of new home construction?
Yeah, so they can hear some of the work being done in the background there. Okay, if you're moving to, relocating to, or moving within Oklahoma City metro area, give us a call.
Shoot us a text or an email. We'd be happy to help you find your new home. So when you're thinking about new construction, Jamie, you've built one house, two houses?
One house.
One house, one house. And then we've helped several customers build new houses in the past. What is generally the first step on new construction?
Very first step?
Yeah.
Picking your lot, I would assume would be the first step.
What are some of the things they should look for?
Well, like this lot here, there's a lake down there. So if you want lakefront, premium on that usually. Corner lot if you want a bigger lot and less neighbors.
Yeah.
That's what I picked.
Yeah.
So I only have 2 neighbors.
That's nice. Yeah, we're in the middle of a thunderstorm.
Then you're not that worried about it. Some lots are not as wide, but they're deeper. Some of my neighbors, they have a hill in their backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can almost reach out and touch the neighbor's house. The neighbor's reaching out to them.
Yeah.
So those are probably the biggest things. If you're putting a pool in, you might want to make sure you have a lot that has enough room for that in the backyard.
And utilities. You don't want to have any utility encroachments.
Yeah.
If you're going to put a pool in.
Well, yeah, if you're doing a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I found out the sewer line's going down the side of my house because we got 5 inches of rain on Saturday.
I was seeing everyone's rain meters on Facebook.
Yeah, 5 inches of rain, and apparently they didn't compact it very well. It sunk about 4 inches.
Man, is the builder going to be bringing sand back in to fill it in?
I'm going to assume no. I'm out of warranty.
Oh, it's been over a year.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma, you have a standard 1-year builder warranty.
Yeah, the neighbor, I think they're going to do theirs, hopefully, but maybe not.
Well, in Oklahoma, we've got a lot of access to the rivers by all the bridges. So you just take your truck to the river and get a bunch of fill sand.
It's a lot of work. You got to shovel it in and then shovel it out when you get home.
Yeah. I don't know how much a sand truck is, but I'm thinking maybe $400, $600 if you wanted to get a sand truck.
It used to be cheaper than that, but that was a while ago.
Yeah.
I used to get them for my kid's sandbox, dump truck full.
Yes, I think prices have gone up.
Yeah, they were only 150 back then.
Yeah.
Talking about
18 years ago.
Well, not quite that long, 15.
15 years ago, definitely. Well, so stage 1 is lot location and finding the lot that works for you. Looking for things like water features, the width, the corner lot. If you want to be back to the neighborhood park, maybe if you got little ones, just lot location is stage number 1.
Yes. When
you're searching for when you're dealing with new home construction. What would you say is stage number 2 in dealing with new home construction?
Well, if you're picking your lot, the problem we ran into is to make sure the house that you want fits on the lot.
Yes, that's a very good point, because they have to have certain setbacks on each size.
Yeah, we were 4 feet over on our setback, so we picked a similar model, but just a little bit smaller.
Oh man, so you want to pay attention to the size of the home for the desired lot.
Yes.
Stage number 2. Stage number 3, would you talk stage number 2, plans and fitting that plan on the lot. Stage number 3, is that like permits, would you say?
Yeah, probably. After you pick the house you want, permits is the next stage, and once they get approved for that, then they can start construction.
Do you, before the permits, do you go to the selection meeting?
That's, I want to say after permits.
After permits. Okay, so the permits is the general overall house, and then once they do permits and start doing that, then you go to the selection center and you select all the interior things like fixtures,
colors that you want, any upgrades or more upgrades than what you pick on the initial.
Is it true that every house goes 25% over budget?
I don't know, we didn't. But they said we were easy to work with, because I went in with the mentality that the granite in the kitchen's probably not cheap to replace, but other than that, the flooring, other than that, can be changed. color, strip the paint if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So the wife wanted painted cabinets. I was looking more for stained, but so we have painted cabinets.
Yeah, and it looks beautiful.
It does.
It looks really beautiful. It has and especially for the tall ceilings that you went with, that's a very good finish. And you did the open glass on the top.
Yeah, she put the glass on the top doors. I'm told you're not supposed to put anything in there. Other people say you put stuff in there, but
NASCAR plates.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's for your NASCAR plates.
Why have it if you don't have anything to show in there?
Yes.
That's where we're at right now.
Goblets.
Yeah.
You could buy her decorative goblets.
Good. But we put taller windows in the back too, so our back patio got raised.
Yeah.
So it's 10 feet instead of the traditional 8. Makes it a little easier to barbecue out there without burning the house down.
Yes, getting it off there. Now, did you raise that windows at the selection meeting, or did you do that before the permits?
Before the permits.
Before the permits.
Yeah, because that affected the structure of the house.
So you want to have the general layout, the general windows, the looks of the front, all done before permits.
Yes.
Okay, and then the selection meeting, that's just for stuff on the inside.
Yeah, you can change your tile for your bath or for the shower. There's different tiles for throughout the house and in the showers. What else is there? They give you so many colors. You can pay for more if you want more. Like I said, the fixtures, light fixtures, and doorknobs, slides, and easy close doors and drawers. You probably need that for your kids.
Because if you don't have the easy close, it slams.
Yeah.
Yes, our young children love to slam things. We're always like, your sibling is sleeping, but we don't say sibling, we say sister or brother is sleeping because of the slam. So, lot selection, plans, selection center, and then as the construction stage goes forward, is the next step called weathered or dried in? Dried in. What's involved in that?
I would say we can show that house down there maybe in a second, but basically they do the foundation like the house behind us here. So that's all the plumbing's on there, the concrete's poured, the floor, and then you got the wood here to frame. And then once they get it framed and the roof on it, then it's dried in and the windows in it.
So the second house down there,
yes,
is dried in because it has the roof on it and all the wood up.
Yes, I think the only thing that's missing is the windows.
Now, are the windows part of being dried in right now? Because aren't windows on back order right now?
They are on back order, but the windows are part of the dry end for them to do the electrical.
Oh, so if your house during the construction phase does not have the windows in it, then it's holding everything up and it's not dried in yet.
Yes, that's correct.
Wow. So once it gets dried in, then they go into the mechanical, the electrical, and the plumbing?
Yeah.
Or was the plumbing already done?
That's the mechanical. Well, they do the fit, because this is only rough in here, so they do all the up in the walls. Yeah. Well, until because they're just going to get it ready for the toilet to go in or the sink to go in. But yeah, that's, like I said, just rough in until they insulate and put the drywall up.
Okay.
That's the next step.
So it's dried in, and then they finish up the electrical, they rough in the plumbing,
yes,
and then they do the insulation and the sheetrock.
Sheetrock's after insulation.
So insulation and then sheetrock is after the dried in phase.
Yeah.
Does the electrical get inspected before?
Yes. Yeah, the electrical and the rough-in plumbing, they both get inspected.
So once you're dried in, you then have roughed-in plumbing and roughed-in electrical.
Yes.
They inspect, then they do insulation and sheetrock.
Yes.
Okay, and then after the insulation sheetrock, is it the flooring that comes in next?
Yes, which is what they're doing in this house over here. The first one that was in that shot from earlier, putting the flooring in, and after that's done, cabinets. And then
flooring, cabinets.
Then I think they start doing, I don't know if they put the plugs in, but the paint soon after.
They paint, and then they finish the
they do
countertops.
Yeah, I don't remember if the countertops are before or after painting.
Probably after, because you wouldn't want to get paint on your countertops.
Yeah, but they go in. The painters are here multiple days, especially with the touch-up. Then they do all the finished woodwork in there too, and depending on if you're painting or staining, they have to do all that.
Okay, so dried in, rough in electrical plumbing, insulation and sheetrock, flooring, then cabinetry,
probably
then
woodwork too with the cabinetry.
Cabinetry and woodwork being like your closets.
Yeah, your closet shelves, baseboards.
What is that?
Crown molding.
Crown molding.
What else do they have? That's most of it right there. Base and case around the doors.
Base and case around the doors, and then after that they come and do painting and staining. Painting and staining, and then the electricians and the plumbers come back and they finish up the electrical fixtures and the plumbing fixtures. And then there's more inspections again.
Yeah, you gotta have your final, and then everything has to be complete to get your certificate of occupancy.
Do you have to do landscaping before the certificate of occupancy?
I'm not sure about Oklahoma City, but I know in Edmond you do.
Okay, so you've got to, what about so you got to have the final grade done, the concrete sidewalks, the concrete driveway, sod, and
tree.
2 trees.
Well, no, Edmond's 1 tree.
1 tree.
Yeah, one tree. Yeah. You gotta have all that in before they'll give you a certificate of occupancy.
And once the certificate of occupancy is issued, then theoretically, is the final punch sheet done, or is that kind of at the same time?
I'm not sure if they do it at the same time, but yeah, that'd be the same time kind of deal.
Okay, so by the time you get the final landscaping, the final grade, the landscaping, the tree, the sod, all of your driveway, is that called flat work?
Flat work's the concrete.
Flat work. So they do the flat work, they do the flat work before the landscaping probably?
Yes.
Because they don't want that heavy equipment tearing up your landscape. And then you get your certificate of occupancy.
Yep.
So then you just go and close and you got your brand new construction home.
Yep. Move in.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So, so in this video, we went over the stages of new construction, and we're going to put nice, neat tiles down at the bottom in post. We're going to cut out all the middle part. But if you're relocating to, moving to, or moving within Oklahoma, who do you want to call, Jamie?
Josh.
No, you want to call Jamie and Josh. That way we can help you get your new home. Jamie is a huge help. He's super organized, but you want to give us both a call. That way we can help you relocate to or move to Oklahoma. And if you're already living in Oklahoma and you're thinking about selling a home and moving up to a new home, give us a call also. The number will be down at the bottom in the comments, and it'll be down at the bottom in the post video, like right here. Like I'll be holding the number right here. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up, share it with all your friends, and we'll see you on the next clip.